I got the new Nikon ZR, as everybody knows. This is the Viltrox 20mm. I just charged up my battery air device. So, Sport VR. It's disabled in ProRes on the electronic VR, but this is a Viltrox, so it also did it on the 50mm f1.4. There's a squirrel that I just spooked. And I'm walking around. So I used the 40mm. See, there was a dog here. Okay, fix that. I redug my for the wiring and the cable, so it's excellent. I'm going to get me some stepping stones, to cover up the wiring. I've been locking the door to the dog so he doesn't dig everything up. When he goes out, I'm watching him. Make sure he stays out of trouble. He's going through that teething stage and I want him to calm down. But anyway, doing the walk, talking. It's still warm out. I want the colder weather. Yeah, some more dog stuff, so I'm going to have to get that too. Yeah, I'm looking at the yard. Okay. I don't have to mow it this week. You just get the right on the edge. So I can just cut the edge. And that should work out pretty good. I usually cut it every 2 weeks. The grass basically stays low, but you get these shoots like right here. And they grow in about 3 or 4 days. I mean, it just pops up. But the major grass, it's okay. So anyway, I'm walking in the shade in the garage. It's at f2.8. I had to do with the 40mm, since it flares a lot, at f2. I use the exposure compensation at -1.7, and it looked fantastic. I'm using shutter angle on here, which gives it a smooth performance. I had to reset the settings in the camera to have it focusing quicker instead of like movie style. It's 4K 30. Let's see, I'm not doing 4K 60 yet. I'm not doing the 6. I've done some 6K. Okay, and it looks fantastic, but anyhow, the ProRes I did last night for 35 minutes for car vlogging, just to show how it performed. I can say it was excellent. I saw no focus breathing, and the only thing I have to get used to is the power button is on. If you're behind the camera, it's on your left. If you're facing the camera, it's on your right. It's different where it used to be. They got now a zoom on here, and I don't know if this can zoom. No, not while recording. But I'm going to put some power zoom lenses on here and see if that works. On the 50mm, they had another O-ring, so I'll have to take a look at that also. So I'm walking around. Let's see. No problem with flickering, focus breathing. I love the LCD screen size. I couldn't believe the images I was getting on that card log in ProRes. And for 35 minutes, 256 gigabytes. Okay, so when I compressed it after using Final Cut Pro and stuff, it came down to 11 gigabytes. But the footage looks excellent. What else? Okay, Nikon. You turn off the displays, you know, what you're seeing, but you have to move the LCD screen back, because if it's facing me like it is right now, it shows. And when you do the trying to remove some things on the display, you have to move the lens back in order to get it working. Nikon has a couple of problems with that. When I turn the flippy screen back, no problem. It does what I tell it to do. But then once I turn it back so I can have the screen facing toward me, the bottom part comes back and some of the information. So I can turn it off in the menus, but there's got to be a fix for that. The other thing is I'm trying the onboard mic a couple of times before I use the DJI mic. I might get the other mic, one with the float, or, you know, unmounted, but if this works out okay, then I probably don't need it. I got the DJI mic 2, which is good enough, but I like this 32-bit float. So it did quiet some things down, which I was impressed. I do have the volume set to 15. I will raise it up higher. Just walking around, doing a quick vlog, seeing how this performs. And I had to redo my, I had to cut some parts out of my original unboxing, you know, because when you're using, I used to use Ecamm Live Pro, but $380 a year was too expensive. So I went to OBS, and OBS does not have it where you can rotate the camera. You know, you can rotate it left or right or mirror it, but you can't rotate it upside down or whatever like you can with Ecamm. So that's one thing missing that I miss. And also putting labels and stuff. It's easier with Ecamm Live than through Final Cut Pro. But I'm still learning the program. But basically, it isn't bad. So next video you'll see is a daytime car vlog. I'm going to go through the neighborhood with the deer. And then that's if they don't have it blocked off, so I'll have to go this way through by the cemetery to go in that neighborhood. But that's what I'm going to do next. And I'll probably use the I think I'll use the 28 millimeter this time instead of the 40. The 40 gets less of the dash. Yeah, I'm going to use the 40 millimeter. Yeah, I'll just redo it. Right now, this is the Viltrox 20 millimeter, and but for car vlogging and stuff, I like the 40 millimeter. So how does it look? More videos on the way. You can't show everything within a week, like most reviewers do, and then they don't have that much time with it. So me, when I'm interested in something, I buy a camera, keep it until I don't have any more purposes or need for it, and then I resell it or upgrade to the latest and greatest. I'm liking the camera. Camera store ordered, they had like 5 orders. My order did not come in, just the camera body. Out of 5 that was supposed to come in, I think only 2 showed up. and I had to switch up from just a camera body to the 50mm f1.4, which I did not have that lens. I thought I was getting the 24 to 50 back, but she mistook or misspoke, so that's okay. That's fine. I like that 50mm f1.4. It is not as sharp as the 1.8, and it is heavier than the 1.8, just like the 35mm, but I think I'll pick up the 35mm f1.4 also. It's not S-lines, it's not ED, it's in focus, not rear focus like on the S's, and what else? Oh yeah, the coatings. So it's missing a couple of coatings. So basically, I'm liking the camera. Now, I got it set on 0, and when I'm in the shade, it's dark, but when at night or in the light, I can see myself. But I don't want to increase the brightness, because every time you do brighten up the LCD screen, there's less battery life. The battery lasted great for 35 minutes. I recorded to the version 4 of a Type B CF Express card, and no overheating. No, when I first had the Z6 III, and I had 2 of them, I had problems with certain CF Express cards. Okay, until I went with SanDisk, and now this is with the Lexar, but the version 4 1 terabyte, and I'm glad I had that 1 terabyte in there, because 256 gigabytes of 35 minutes is quite a bit. So anyway, let's get over here. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you next time. And by the way, when I do a car vlog, I turn off the tally lights and stuff in the front of the camera, because I can see the frame while it's recording on the LCD screen. The reason why I do that is when I'm driving, I have the LCD screen facing backwards. But when they see a red light, it may affect some people that have epileptic seizures. You know, if they see any flashing, this LED stays on all the time. It does not flash, which is a good thing. But people will notice the red light in the window or in the windshield, and I don't want to disturb their driving, so I turn it off. That's a safety feature that, you know, having relatives and that have that problem, you know, like any flashing lights, I don't want to distract anybody while I'm driving. So hope you enjoy this video. More videos to come. Just be patient. I usually put out about 2 or 3 a day. I'm excited I have this camera, and I've seen no overheat problems yet, and it's still in the mid-90s, and I'll be doing a lot of tests. Bye folks, have a wonderful day. And on the LCD screen, now you can press the record button on the front of the camera, or you can do the LCD screen where it'll turn it off and on also, which I do like.